In this video, I'm going to tell you about my experience with Asmuse basses. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Dr. Mcfarland, and recently I've been on a hunt for a new bass for the studio, and I was kicking around Amazon one day and saw a really cool option for a headless bass that seemed pretty small. It fits in a nice small gig bag like this, but I had a few issues. So in this video, I'm going to go over the issues I had, and we can decide together, is this something that you should buy for yourself? So this is the Asmuse Headless bass. And the reason why it's called headless is, well, there's no head on there and there's no tuners. The tuners are actually down by the bridge area with these little mini tuners. So if you've ever played a Floyd Rose or even a violin that has little tuning keys on there, this is very, very similar. With it being a bass, there's definitely a lot of tension that you have to put on those threads in order to tune it. But luckily, there is an Allen key head in there that you can use to put in the hole and then turn it that way. But then you got to keep up with the Allen key, and that's not very practical when you're out on a gig or you're just kicking around the studio. But that's not really the main issue I want to talk about here. This is actually the first bass that I ordered from Asmuse, and I actually got these off of Amazon. And we have a sticker that says Asmuse QC. So somebody apparently looked it over and made sure everything was working. But sadly, these knobs don't turn all that easily. This is the main volume knob. And then we get a blend knob and then some kind of tone. I can't remember exactly which one's which. But this knob right here, it actually rubs against the body. So I'm sure if you took off this knob right here, you'd actually see a mark on the body somewhere. So that's strike number one. That's not very good at all. Same thing kind of goes for the other knobs. They're just not all that smooth. And either the shaft is slightly bent or something, because you can see that the knob doesn't turn all that great. Now, the playability of this bass is actually pretty good. And when you set it on your lap, you can see that this first fret is not drastically far away from your head. And you can access all the frets and where you need to get to fairly easily. That is really nice. I can't remember if these are stainless steel frets or not, but regardless, the frets look nice. There's no sharp ends on the edge of the frets. Nothing that's gonna cut you anyway. It's not totally smooth when you rub your hand against it, but it's not totally sharp either. Looking at the frets here, I don't see anything really sticking out. Everything looks even. But I bet you're wondering why it's missing a string on the bottom. Well, that's because I have another bass that I ordered after this one didn't quite meet my standards. But before I show you this other bass, let me show you the real reason why I'm sending this back. If I turn up my volume knob here, there's a little bit of interference there. And then when I actually plugged it into an amplifier, the Boss Katana right behind me, there was all kinds of buzz and just sounded like a grounding issue. I'm not quite sure exactly what it was. This video is not meant to be a hit piece at all against Asmuse or their company or the build quality of their basses. I kind of do like the body shape. I mean, it keeps everything nice and small and compact. It fits in a very convenient, carry bag. I mean, it's well made, but it's not tons of padding in there. It's maybe like ½ an inch or so of padding. And for most instruments, it's just not a lot of padding. So with the way the knobs are and the grounding weird hum sound I get from the pickup, I was like, all right, I'm going to send it back and actually get a second bass of the same brand. Pretty much the exact same thing as this. So let's switch that over. So this is the second bass that I ordered, and same great case. I think there is some Allen keys that go somewhere So I need to make sure I include those when I send it back. Let's open this thing up here. So this is the second bass that I ordered from Asmuse. And this was a little bit better. The knobs actually turn really, really smooth. I don't have any issues with those at all. Okay, it actually sounds pretty good. Now, the only issue I've had with this one is when I tried to tune the low E string, it popped on me down here by the nut, or where the ball end is on the string. So that's why the first guitar doesn't have a low E string on it, because I pulled it off of that one and then put it on here. Now, sadly, I am not hearing the buzz that I heard before. It was definitely way worse when I was plugged in through the amplifier. Okay, I think this is a little out of tune. Like I said, you can either get some kind of Allen key to put it in the hole so you can turn it a little bit easier, or you can just put some extra pressure with your thumb and your index finger and just turn it till you get to the pitch that you want. So yeah, overall, this thing is actually pretty comfortable. I don't know why I'm not hearing the buzz like I was before. It's really not as bad as maybe I thought. I don't know. Right now, this is the volume, and I think the neck pickup. And this should be the bridge pickup. If you are a small child or a teenager, or maybe just a small adult, and you're looking for a bass that's not very big, doesn't have a head on it, so therefore it's just not very long, and it easily sits on your lap, it's very lightweight, it's very well balanced. You know, if I move around, yeah, it's gonna, move around with me a little bit, but it's really balanced. It doesn't have a neck dive at all because it doesn't have the extra weight of the headstock and the tuners down here where things normally would be. And very cool. I am just not hearing that hum or the weird noises that I was before. So maybe something about this fractal is taking a lot of the interference out. Maybe it was a cable I was using at the time. I'm not really sure, but I know I heard what I heard. It's a cool bass, but I'm going to send it back. So if this is something that you're interested in, there are affiliate links down below. You can click on those links and it'll take you to Amazon or Sweetwater. I actually got this bass from Amazon. So if you shop on Amazon all the time and maybe you want to click on some toilet paper and some toothpaste and maybe an Asmuse headless bass, then give it a try. And when you click on those links, I do get a small commission from your purchase at no extra cost to you. So all that helps to go support the channel, and I do appreciate it. If this video has been helpful, be sure to subscribe down below and click the bell. And until next time, I'm Dr. Mcfarland, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep rocking.